All right, everybody, welcome back to the Titans table for two in that two-tone blue, baby. That's Andrew.
That's Justin, and that's Christian.
And I guess we got a little bit of Titans Colts table for three going on, man. We got our boy Justin
Oh,
here,
there it is.
unstable Indianapolis Colts podcast. Titans going up against the big rival this week. We're going to get into it right now in just a second. All right, Titans fans. Before we get started, man, everybody tighten up that like button, subscribe button, comment down below. Let us know anything that you might want to add to the discussion. Welcome on in, Colts fans, man. Enough of y'all's crap this year already, man. Y'all are on a roll. I got to get that already with Daniel Jones and Anthony Richardson with all that stuff going on in the offseason and all the drama. I don't think y'all could be any happier, man, with the start y'all have had. So I'll let you go ahead and kick it off, man.
Yeah, it's definitely been a fun ride. So, look, me and Jeff over on Unstables, we weren't the biggest fans of the Daniel Jones signing. We thought that he'd be a great backup, but here we are, week 2, and we're 2-0, and Daniel Jones is the second leading passer in the league, only because Russell Wilson had just like a phenomenal game that he's never going to.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
450 yards, like so. For me, if you factor in like a differential factor there, like Daniel Jones has been the best quarterback in this season so far as yards.
Absolutely. I don't think you can argue against that.
Nah, man. Rookie Tyler Warren coming out looking phenomenal, leading receiver on the team, one of the best receivers in the NFL right now. Tyler Warren is as advertised as a rookie too, so that's really, really good. They're using.
I was gonna say there's nothing better than like a rookie wide receiver, man.
Yeah, I mean that's like that investment immediately hitting in the stock market. You don't have to wait or anything. So everybody in Colts Nation, man, we're feeling really happy right now. So it's a fun ride.
Yeah. So for you people out there in fantasy, man, who maybe didn't have Tyler Warren on your radar, man, maybe go snag him up, man. I think I'm looking at Judkins right now.
We told everybody there on Kingmaker Sports, myself, Mick, and Slayton. Every Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time, we told everybody, look, Tyler Warren and Josh Downs are going to be the target hogs in this offense, and sure enough, here we are. They are both the target hogs.
Absolutely.
But
the Titans are on the other end of that spectrum. Well, go ahead, man. I didn't mean to cut you off there. My bad.
I was just going to say, so as far as like the Daniel Jones and the targets and stuff like that, the offense, it's not just hyper focused on one receiver though, and that's the great thing. And that's how Daniel Jones is actually looking so successful. It's yes, he's getting these completions to his receivers, but the thing is the receivers are doing more once the ball's in their hands, and that's where he's succeeding as a game manager. He's not really putting the game on his back. Where if you look at the box score, you would think, Daniel Jones is he's doing so great. Well, he's just doing his job. He's
that's all you need from a quarterback sometimes is just to manage the game.
We don't need you to go out there and be rookie of the MVP. We don't need you to be that. We need you to just put the ball in their hands and let them go do it.
And one thing that y'all have on your side too, I noticed, seems like, I mean, I've noticed this on a couple of shorts and videos I saw this week. The team seems to really be behind him, man, and really rallying for the guy. Seems like they're really rooting for him, and they're happy to have Daniel Jones.
Yeah, I mean, when they're getting the ball, they're going to be happy. You're not going to be pouting like A.J. Brown is on his team or Tyreek Hill is on his team. You know, they're throwing fits on the sideline because they're not getting the ball. Like, so I like what they're doing.
We're rivals. You can take all those shots all you want to around here.
So it's good. The offense is clicking, and Lou Anarumo's got the defense running.
Yeah. So Andrew, we're on the opposite end of the spectrum. Colts are 2-0, looking sharp.
Y'all on the spectrum.
Hey, easy there, buddy. I'll kick you out of here right now. But yeah, man, we've had a few bright spots to talk about with the rookies and stuff, but as a team, not looking good. Line's not looking good. Cam Ward, man, want to put an insurance policy on that guy or something, man, because people are going to want to hit him this week, man. And I'm scared about that line. And I don't know. It looks like it might be a long season for the Titans, man. That's a weak division, but we need this one here.
We
11
definitely do.
sacks on Cam Ward, though, man.
11
That's not
sacks.
good.
It's not good, man. Ugh.
I was there's a couple of things I saw this week. One was about the sacks, where 2 of those sacks you put on Gunnar Helm for missing blocks. Two of them on the running backs, a couple of them on Cam too. About half on the offensive line. You still don't feel great about 5, but 5 in 2 weeks is a lot better than 5 every week. So, and I actually saw something that made me feel better about Brian Callahan. So there was a graph, and it was yards missed on drop passes, percentage of yards missed by the quarterback. It was the top of drop passes, which we already knew that. But he was also pretty much at the top of missed passes. So there is guys open.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is him not having that check down mindset. Like he's always out there to make a play thing. So I do feel like maybe there's some guys schemed open that he's not hitting, you know. But that's, as a young quarterback, he's played where you want him to 2 weeks into his rookie campaign.
I'd say with what he's been given. Yeah,
he's
with what he's
missing
been
some people,
given.
but he's not having a lot of time either. It's going to take another season, another offseason to really build these lines up.
There's some things to be excited about, I think, with Cam Ward. I mean, the way he kind of improvised on that touchdown play, that's the gunslinger stuff.
That cross body throw across the field to Ayomanor, that was phenomenal. That was so badass.
If you look, I mean, I don't know if this is exactly how it was communicated and this is how it went down, but if you notice, you'll see him how he pointed that way. Did you notice that? He pointed in that way. Yeah. And that's that gunslinger stuff you love to see, man. But sometimes that comes with a cost too, you know. So
I mean, could this be a good duo for Tennessee for years to come?
Ellick's got it. I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's going to be Jamar Chase or anything, but he's going to be a solid receiver.
Yeah, he's going to be solid. I think I've been saying I think we might look back on this draft fondly with Gunnar Helm, Ayomanor. DK's looking good in special teams. He every time he gets the ball, you think he can make a play. And he made one that came back.
I think Gunnar Helm is an amazing tight end. I think he could be phenomenal.
I was so happy with that pick.
Like big red zone threat, and he can move with the ball in his hands after the catch too.
He gets open, man. He's able to get open. He
needs to work on his blocking a little bit, but
he's a mismatch. Like he's such a big guy and he's fast. He's a mismatch.
Yeah, and he goes up there and gets that ball, man. He's had some crazy looking. He had a crazy looking catch that ended up being out of bounds. You know, he didn't fall in bounds, but it was still.
You're not going to outmuscle that guy either.
No, he's awesome, man. He was a cool guy, man. We saw him in practice too, and he just was. I said, "Hey, man, I was really happy when they drafted you, man. I just want you to know that we're happy to have you here." And he said, "There's no place I'd rather be." And I know, they're all going to probably say things like that. He just was really cool.
Cool guy though.
But him, our 2 wide receivers, Ayomanor, DK. And then Gunnar Helm and Cam Ward, we might have some serious. I mean, I'm hoping they're trying to a little bit to get DK involved in the offense a little bit. You know, they've had a couple plays designed for him, so I do think we might. The only thing that disappointed me about Gunnar Helm is I think Jack Sawyer was sitting right there, and I think he's going to be a great defender to come in this league.
After the season that Jack Sawyer had. Man, that's a tough one, but you know what? I think Gunnar Helm's going to do really well for you guys.
I couldn't be more pleased.
They just have
with
to
pick, man.
Scheme him open.
Absolutely. So maybe a long year, but like we've talked about, man, that AFC South is wide open. The Colts got it in hand right now, but nobody looks phenomenal.
It's a good line, pickup line at a lesbian bar.
Well, I mean, the offensive line right now is a struggle because you got to think was it 31st in sacks allowed so far?
Yeah,
on the season.
Bad, man.
So, I mean, you can't protect Cam Ward. He's not going to have time to throw, and then he has to do that. You know, that little improvising to Ayomanor across his body, and man, you don't want a rookie to just get beat up.
You can't live off that, man. You can't live off that stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I will say the strength of this offensive line is the interior, that center guard triangle. You know, Skoronski's playing at an all-pro level. Seidler is what he is. Cush is where he was before the injury, but he's getting better as he goes. Now, he's not even 10 months removed from a Achilles tear at that size is insane.
Yeah,
I
just
actually didn't
strengthen those
expect him to start the
bookends up,
season,
man.
but he came back. That's where the strength is for the Colts too, though, with Grover and Buckner. They're not super uber talented comparatively to the Broncos and the Rams off the edge. They're more push the pocket up the middle and let those guys eat up when they get the quarterback pushed out of the pocket.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
They're
take
not a Nick
advantage.
Bonito. They're not a Jared Verse. You know.
Well, from what I've seen from Lou Anarumo, I think that he's gonna understand like the core of your offensive line is your strength,
Move
and
Buck
then
around a
you're gonna
little
have
bit.
to attack on the edges. So if you got Grover and Buck in there just creating chaos, demanding triple team, then boom, two guys just took away three of your offensive linemen. So
Yep.
now you can attack on the edges. You can do a
Exactly.
lot of blitzes, you know. So
The biggest thing for
I don't know
us
what to
is
tell
which
you.
he hasn't practiced all week. Still is Latham. Latham is still
I
not
was gonna
practiced
say,
this
yeah.
week.
I don't know what to tell you.
So Bryce, Sneed, and Latham have not practiced all week. I'm not Sneed. We'll see what happens. Bryce, that's a special teams guy, but Latham, we need him back. We'll really know tomorrow if he gets a limited in or not. There's not a single person on the Colts who hasn't practiced in some form this week, whether it was limited today, yesterday. Everybody on the team has practiced at some point. So not looking, but Bashi, we talked about him last night. He went down with the quad today. Is he all right? Have you heard anything about that?
You talking about Bashy?
Joe Bashi?
Yeah, I was
So
just looking into
I
all
haven't seen
that.
anything serious about that. I mean, if it's just a strain, then it should
There was
be fine.
nothing. There was nothing. He wasn't even on the injury report yesterday, but then he popped up with a DNP with his quad. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah.
But Ward should be back from that concussion, 2 full practices in a row. Should no reason why he doesn't come. Warren went to limited practice today with the toe. Downs back to full practice from the ankle. Looks like everybody's ready to go pretty much.
Yeah, everybody's going to be ready to go. I mean, it definitely doesn't bode well for Titans pass catchers. The defensive backs are good. Now, of course, losing Jalen Jones, but then again, Xavier Howard coming on and looking rejuvenated, which Jeff wasn't a big fan of that, but we never expected, the former Pro Bowler Xavier Howard.
Yeah.
I told him from the get-go, I was like, hey, look, if we just get a little bit of Xavier Howard, if he can be serviceable, then we're good. But he's making plays. I mean, the defensive backs are looking really good. So I'm pretty happy with that, the way Lou Anarumo's running it. But from everything that I've seen from reports from the Bengals, like their defensive backs on their team, they said that is his bread and butter. He loves that part of the defense. So that's where he's going to start. He's going to build his defense from the back and work his way to the front.
Especially when you already have Grover and
yes,
Buckner.
and that's exactly what I was going to say next. Like that's the last thing you got to worry about is your front line, especially since you added another edge rusher in the draft. So I mean, losing Hunter Wohler, who was going to be like kind of that hybrid, like nickel, not nickel, hybrid like dime
safety linebacker.
That hybrid position. Apparently, I mean Lou Anarumo, like that's a specialty for him. Is that one position? So I watched Hunter Wohler in the combine, and I was like, damn, that dude could be an amazing coverage linebacker. And then sure enough, the Colts draft him. I'm like, okay, cool. But they had him as a safety, not a linebacker. So I was like, all right, well, let's see how this goes. And then I did more and more research into Lou Anarumo. And I was like, damn, that's why he took Hunter Wohler, because he was going to use him in that way. And then Justin Wally, somebody else who was already looking like he was going to take over the starting role for Jalen Jones, losing him, and after those injuries, I was kind of bummed, man. Honestly, I thought that our secondary was going to be struggling, but Lou Anarumo has done really well, and I think that's going to be something to look at in this game. They don't sleep on your pass catchers, because I feel like if you can scheme Gunnar Helm open, then he could get a lot of receptions this week.
He's slowly getting more playing time. He's playing, but he's getting a little bit more. They're still running Chig out there, which Chig
run double tight, use both of them, and then now it's like
12,
who you cover, because then you're in trouble. You cover Chig, all right, boom, we'll throw it to Hunter. I mean, to Gunner,
I've said since we drafted him, I think he becomes our tight end 1 by the end of the season, man. I think he's I think just Chig is all right, man. He just is so inconsistent, and I think Gunnar Helm has potential to be a much more consistent
She's like a
threat on
lesser
offense
version of
and a much
Johnny
more
Smith, like super
yeah,
athletic. He's just not like doesn't
absolutely.
always catch the ball, but
I
he has
wonder if
all
he
the
just had
speed.
had a
Yeah.
couple good games that he put together, and then that's
Well,
when
he
they're like,
seems to
"Oh, well,
do that at the end
Chig's
of every
awesome."
season. Like the last
Is he
6
really
weeks of
though?
every season kind of turn it around for him. But it's like he always starts off slow. Always.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can't
Drop
He's
have
had
back.
that.
some explosive like screenplays and stuff. I remember when he
Mhm.
first started kind of bursting out. Like he had one. Didn't he have like one really long touchdown on like a screen or something, man? Like
Yeah.
or like one of those little check down kind of screens to the tight end. But yeah, definitely a big test for the Titans already struggling passing game this week.
Speaking of Lou, though,
And
he's definitely a guy that puts a lot of like looks. He's going to try to confuse Cam. He puts so many different fronts out there and looks out there.
One with
Cam
Cam
is
being a rookie
already
too, so that's gonna
exactly,
hurt
but
him.
Cam has been calling his own protection, and no, I think there's Cushes in there helping him out too. But he has the power to overrule Cush if he thinks it's something different.
Damn, they're
I
letting
think he's
Cam
done
have that
decent
much
with
leeway.
it.
That's cool.
Honestly, if Gunnar Helm, that's why Gunnar doesn't need, like I said, he's working on his blocking. If he picks up those blocks, there's a couple plays to be made right there. The running back doesn't screw up a couple blocks because he's calling the right protections. It's just no one's doing their damn job out here. Better than CJ Stroud because CJ Stroud has the power to call his own, but he never did. He always let Slowick call, and this year Stroud's got his own protection calls and doesn't seem to be working out very well for him.
No.
But so he's gonna try. I definitely see Lou, like I said, Lou. Whatever you say with the Bengals defense last year, he puts a lot of different looks out there, and he's gonna
yeah.
try to confuse them for sure.
But on the other hand of
The
that, I'm
defense
looking
is
for some of
behind
that
Lou.
from the
They love
Titans
what
this
Lou's
week
doing over there.
because the Titans, man, I was surprised at how little we threw at Matt Stafford last week. So I'm hoping we try to make Daniel Jones a little more uncomfortable this week. I know it was tough. We talked about Sweat was out and stuff, and there's some pieces missing.
That should be back, and we
But
definitely need him with JT running
we
like he
need
is
to
right
put.
now.
That's the key for our defense in this game, man, is making Daniel Jones uncomfortable.
It's hard to do with that
And
offensive line. But Denard did come out
yeah,
and say, I think maybe today, we're going to be throwing more pressure out there. There's going to be more blitzing. There's going to be, and the thing, L'Jarius Sneed, he got beat a couple times. You're going to get beat by a Hall of Fame receiver, but he had some really good snaps in this game.
mhm.
We talked about it on the last show, but he needs pressure from this defense for his play style to work. He's get your hands on you, get you uncomfortable, throw the timing off. There's too much time to throw. That doesn't matter. That all that is null and void anymore. Now you're just going to get beat because
Yeah.
So I mean, it worked a little bit. The one sack we got, they threw a safety blitz out there when the Rams weren't expecting it. But yeah, Daniel Jones is playing. We talked about it yesterday on the AFC South show. He's playing a game manager, but at an elite level game manager.
Yeah.
He's like Alex Smith plus.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions,
Yeah.
70% completion percentage, just moving the chains, getting the balls to his playmakers and just letting them do the work.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we said Tyler Warren has 155 yards, damn near 100. I think it's like 96 are after the catch.
Yeah.
So these playmakers are getting the ball and they're making plays. So it's going to be get pressure and then got to keep these guys in front of you and hopefully get them to the ground, and not let them.
Yeah,
that's what it is on the Titans side.
Warren's got 90 yards after the catch.
Yeah, it's like 90 yeah.
Over
Over half his yards are after the catch.
Yeah.
2 weeks into the season.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, but no touchdown yet, though. No touchdown for the rookie.
For Ward, I mean, obviously you only saw like half a game from him so far this year. But is he a guy that follows the best receiver, or is he one side of the field kind of guy?
I haven't noticed, to be honest with you.
I know you don't have much time to figure that out because he's barely been in there.
Yeah, with Bynum, I mean, I don't think they're gonna need to follow much. I think the way that Lou is running it, I don't see a lot of movement as far as shadowing, if that's what you're referring to.
Yeah, I mean, obviously our most dangerous weapon, even though he can't seem to catch the ball right now, is Calvin.
Yeah.
And they put him in a lot of different positions on the field. That's why I was asking. He'll be in the slot. He'll be all over.
So don't. I'm not coming at you with this. I'm just saying, but like, your pass catchers really don't demand much respect at this point.
Not when they're not catching the ball.
Because the offense isn't really clicking yet. If that, like I'm trying not to be like sound disrespectful.
No, you're fine.
That.
No, we
so
agree.
I think
we know.
Okay, that's fair.
I
So
might
I
just
think
snap when Calvin tries to catch the ball and throw him off a little bit.
Rumo is gonna say, okay, we're not gonna focus on one player in particular. Let's just go ahead and play our blanket defense and then see how it goes.
We can make adjustments as it goes.
Right. If we just see Ridley's just eating us up, then okay, hey, let's adjust a little bit. You know.
Yeah. I mean, Alec's been our most dangerous weapon. He's had one drop this year.
I think he's so
he dropped one, but
he's
Ridley
a go up and get it kind of guy, and he runs a 4.4, so he's not slow at all.
Yeah. And I would love for him to have the better season this year than Travis Hunter, man. That would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Well,
he just had a
not to get on the Jags, we're not playing them. It seems like they're trying to force the ball at Travis. He's not really doing much with it.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get the ball in his hands. I mean, he's got like 6 targets a game. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're throwing it to Eilert too, man. Like they're.
I mean, if you're Cam at this point, that'd be my go-to guy.
Yeah, I mean, what you got? I mean, Lockett
3
is almost
spectacular catches should be 4. You know, like.
Yeah.
So, I forgot what I was going to say. So,
Squirrel.
The Colts offensive line, Colts have done it. Like it was looking with the whole Richardson Jones drama. It looked like maybe we were going down a dark alley this year.
Yeah.
But they built the team the right way. The offensive line, the defensive line, the trenches are built. Like I mean, you could go get an elite pass rusher, but those it's hard to find those guys. But you built the interior of the D line, which is how you counteract not having an elite pass rusher. So I think honestly the Titans are kind of going to follow that framework, but we're just kind of a year behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean the edge rushers, you're right. I mean edge rushers aren't like anything to write home about yet, but they
I do like
some superior upside guys though.
Yeah. Well, that was the whole thing with Latu coming out. You're like, kind of reminds me of a higher end Femi. A little bit, more upside than Femi had, but someone who still needed to learn the position. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, coming from a big time school, that
they both came from UCLA too.
Because he had some like elite coaching. It's not like he came from some like small D1 or nothing like that. Like, so he's got some good coaching. And then drafting JT Tuamalu.
Boy.
I always mess up that name. But
how's he looking at
him coming from Ohio State? Like that's
buddy.
Some of the best coaching in college is going to be at Ohio State. So they're going to get
a problem last year.
Yeah, they're going to get some good coaching and be ready. Like those guys coming out of those schools are pro ready. So I think that's probably why like you see a lot of
coaching them up to be even better. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, hell, that's pretty much what the Eagles did. They're just drafting all the Georgia defensive players.
And they're all speeding up to Philadelphia in their cars.
Yeah, way too fast. But it's definitely a good blueprint, I think. But we're gonna have to
the Eagles blueprint too, honestly.
I mean, take guys from big schools, but at least
they're obviously a little further along than both of us when you get like a Devontae Smith and AJ. But it's the same blueprint.
Yeah,
I need the Titans to go ahead and take Jeremiah Smith next year. That's what I need.
It won't be this draft. He has a whole another year till he can come out. That's 2 years.
Well, he is. Yeah, it is 2 years, and it is 2 years.
He was just that good as a true freshman.
Hey, don't mess up and make the playoffs and ruin your chances of getting them. That boy's going to be a top 10.
Just keep sucking for 2 years. That'd be great. Can't wait.
And that's kind of like
he's a true sophomore.
That's kind of like the bittersweet thing about starting strong like this, because like with 2 wins, you're already leading the AFC South, and you're going to be leading the AFC South even if we're 2-1. If we drop in the top,
no matter what happens this week,
right, no matter what happens. So like, what I'm getting at is it hurts draft stock. So you're hurting yourself with that because you still should go look for a quarterback for the future, because Daniel Jones is not your future; he's your right now.
Yeah, for sure.
But he's getting it done right now, so that you can't be upset at that.
No, not at all. We want to go around with some score predictions.
Okay. Oh, fun
Ready
fact:
to go.
the Colts have yet to punt the ball this season.
Oh yeah, I was going to mention that. Yeah, no punts this season. I'm going to
First time ever, I believe.
go ahead and think about this. We do a segment on our show since it's table for two, table for three, whatever. We got a thing called a final bite, and you can just usually my preview show will do predict something that's going to happen in the game.
Okay.
So just go ahead and think of a prediction. But we're going to do our score predictions right now. What you got first, Justin? How much are the Titans going to win by?
So Titans gonna win by negative points.
Okay.
So much so the Colts are gonna win 30-17.
Oh wow.
Oh, you got them stomping us.
I think it'll be another big JT game.
Okay. He had a big one against us last year for sure. So
yeah, the Colts have beat the Titans the last 4 times, I think, 3 or 4 times in a row. But I just think JT, they really found a groove right now with that running game. And they're running so much with JT that it's opening up these passing lanes for Daniel Jones.
Absolutely.
So they're setting you up. So Shane Steichen and Jim Bob Cooter, they're setting you up with that run game, which is good. I mean, it's smart. You want to run the ball to be able to pass, and that's what they're doing. So, but yeah, I think it's going to be 30-17 Colts on the back of Jonathan Taylor.
Heck yeah. I think the Titans actually get it done. So it's division games are always a little different. Obviously, the Colts have been playing way better than the Titans have. Division games at home, your best chance to steal one. 27-20 Titans. We'll do a one possession game.
Little trap game for the Colts.
Little trap, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you got for us, Christian?
I've got a close one, man. I think and it's a little bit of the fan coming out in here because I know we need it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Titans maybe squeaking one out here, 21-20, man. Field goal at the end.
Joey's fly field goal to win it.
Nice and close.
Yeah,
7
man.
field
Nice
goals. That's no touchdown.
I think, man.
7 field goals. So we can't seem to get into the end zone.
No, I was kidding about that last part, man. I think it's going to be a close one, though. I think maybe the Titans can squeak one out here.
We get every game close. I mean, we ended up losing by 2 possessions of the Rams, but we were in it to the very end.
Well, I forgot to check my fantasy, man.
Oh, yeah, the game's going
on.
on.
I only had one player on there tonight.
All right, but now we're going to hit y'all with our final bite. Hope you appreciate that, Justin.
Fun fact. Another fun fact. Braun's got a new show about food coming out too.
Does he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
It's a chocolate cake. What?
My final bite is going to be, and I don't think Titans fans are going to realize how big of a deal this is. The Colts are going to punt on their first drive. They're going to go 3 and out on their first drive and punt for the first time this year. That's my prediction.
Okay. Well, if that's the worst thing that happens to us in the game, I'm not worried about it.
Hey, that doesn't want to be it's never like a
shoot for the moon
crazy prediction. Just something like, we expect this person maybe to get a sack or something like that. But you got one for
us, man. It's all kinds of stuff, man. We've said happy birthday.
Yeah, especially the off season, that gets a little harder to make up those final bites.
But we probably should have discussed this beforehand. But couldn't wait to go, Bubs.
What's your final bite?
I'm going to repeat one last week because it was close, and I think it happened. Gunnar Helm gets his first receiving touchdown.
Man, that was one I was going to say.
Really, for Gunnar Helm, you going for us?
I was going to say both rookie tight ends get their first NFL touchdowns this week.
There you go. Boom. I love it. That's a great final bite, dude. I love it. I love it.
Works out, man.
See, contrary to belief, you don't have to be all about your team when you guest on other people's shows.
We appreciate Justin coming
on. You can be unbiased in football, regardless of popular belief.
Make sure you check out
whatever your schedule is, dude. If you're free to link up the Monday after the game, we'd love to have you back on. If not,
we'll be driving home
down the road later.
Jeff and I probably won't get back till super late on Monday.
But
okay, I forgot about everything this weekend. Yeah, that's right. But everybody check out Unstable podcast for the Colts.
Kingmaker Sports as well. Justin does a lot. He does fantasy. Yeah.
This AFC South show. We're not worried about them other 2 teams in the AFC South right now. I'm kidding. Third and Teal and this Real Texans podcast.
Check them out.
check all them out, man. And we appreciate everybody being here. Check out the CPN, any team you're kind of interested in. If you like pro wrestling, you like anything, we're working on all that, man. So go check it out.
All right. Well, on that note, time for the check, please. And this one's on Justin, obviously. Tighten up.